We are live here on the campus of Virginia Tech, the location of the deadliest shooting in U.S. history. 33 dead, 29 wounded, 15 still in the hospital tonight. As I was walking here to see you, I passed a lady being accompanied by a state policeman who broke down sobbing about losing her only child. That is the atmosphere here on campus tonight. Straight out to Tim Martin with WFIR Talk Radio. What can you tell us?
We learned a lot of information today about the shooter, Seung-hui, he's South Korean. He's 23 years old, was 23, an English major here at Virginia Tech. He lived at Harper Hall, and he was quite possibly going to graduate this spring before he went on this shooting rampage.
You know, it's my understanding that police have uncovered quite a bit of material. Back out to you, Tim Martin, including a very bitter and hateful letter in his dorm room.
There are reports that the letters say, "You made me do this." The question, when you see "you made me do this," is who's he talking about? Is he talking about a girlfriend? Is he talking about a professor? Those are questions hopefully we're going to get the answers to. There's other indications that he's talking about rich kids, and when you see writings like that in letters, that indicates a motive. He was out to get somebody, but why was he out to get these people? There's 32 parents out there that want to know why this guy did this.
Matt Green and Matt Lewis, both of them first responders on the scene, and I don't believe there could be any braver people. What happened when you got there?
When I got there, I seen a patient with a gunshot wound. First instinct, treat the wound, treat the patient, make sure that the patient's okay. We treated the wound very carefully. We backboarded the patient, and we put her on the cot. We brought her to the ambulance. We had medics on the ambulance, and we went to Montgomery Regional Hospital.
To you, Matt Green, what did you observe? Well, let's just take it from the very beginning. When did you get the call?
Well, I arrived for the second call. We were dispatched at 9:30 to the Norris Hall area for multiple
Did you know
patients.
about the first call?
At the time, I did not. I was actually out of town just doing some day-to-day stuff and happened to see law enforcement agents heading towards the Virginia Tech campus. I then turned on my Virginia Tech Rescue Squad radio and heard the notification of the second incident at 9:30. I then quickly turned around and headed towards the scene.
So were you actually on duty at that time?
No, ma'am, I was not.
So you're a volunteer?
Yes, we're all volunteers. It's a student-run organization. We have 40 members, but members from or agencies from all over the county and the area actually came out and helped out. They played a huge role in it. We're just a small
So
part.
you're driving along in your car, and you hear this on your tech radio,
Yes,
and you head to the scene.
Yes, ma'am.
What happened when you got there?
Well, like I said, we were dispatched at 9:30 to the Norris Hall area for multiple patients with injuries. The police departments immediately secured the perimeter and established an area deemed safe for us
Now,
to...
wait. The police immediately secured the perimeter. Translate.
We don't go anywhere until it's declared safe by law enforcement agents.
For rescue to go in?
Certainly. And we actually did not go inside the building. They gave us an area which they said was safe. We then we followed our MCI protocols, which is mass casualty incident, meaning when there's more patients we can handle on our own. We have specific procedures and policies to follow when this does happen.
What did you observe when you got there?
Well, when we got there, we set up our scene as planned, and immediately after patients began being transported out to our treatment area, in a constant stream, we treated them as best we could, and then got them on ambulance